Howdy, folks. It's Donal McCarthy here with Keller Williams Realty, bringing you your update for Dovercourt Village or Dovercourt Park, whichever you prefer, really, on real estate for February of 2021. I'm going to do a little bit differently today, excuse me, and just go into absorption rates and kind of show you how we're able to determine kind of where our market's going. And the usual stuff, as usual, we'll kick off with the least expensive home and the most expensive home that sold in February 2021. So now, as always, this stuff is downloadable here in the comments section, as well as in the emails we send out to our local farm database. You can also download them from there. So the first one we'll get to is 978 Dovercourt. So here's one that took them a while to sell. They had it on the market at the end of last year. Issue with this home was very, very narrow. And that was, I think, the biggest block that people had. But anyways, in our super low inventory market, we got, this property got $1,008,000. That's 978 Dovercourt Road. And then the biggest sale, there were some big whopping sales. In total, there were 7 sales, again, all downloadable. But the highest sale was 447 Concord Avenue, listed at 1.3 and sold for 1.640. If I recall correctly, there were 7 or 8 offers on the day one it came out. So it came out, they tried to have multiple, an offer date, but there were 7 preemptive offers competing against each other. So that's how tight our market is. So let's take it on that note. Let's take a look at, okay, so how tight is it? How are we determining this, right? So basically every Monday or the start of every month, depending on how analytical you want to get with your data points and your data set, we look at either a neighborhood or a particular class of real estate, maybe all houses, towns, semis, detached. And we say how many sold in the last week, how many are available right now in a snapshot, and that gives us an idea how many weeks of inventory or months of inventory we have available. And it tells us if that number gets bigger or smaller, where we're kind of going in the market. So I love this stuff, as you can tell. So anyways, like the last Monday, March 1st, here we go. Melissa, every Monday morning, comes in. She pulls out, okay, Toronto homes. Available at that moment, there were 1,285. Sold last week were 307. Therefore, 4.2 weeks of inventory were available at that moment on the Toronto real estate market on TREB. Super tight, super tight. Record low inventory, and we can start to see if that number starts to increase. Then maybe we're going into a bit of a shift, as we saw in the condo market last year. So, anyways, back to Dovercourt Village. When we pulled the stats for the month, we pulled it by month. There was 0.42 months supply at that moment. So again, super tight, even tighter in our neighborhoods here in Toronto West End. And then quick other idea of maybe why we can tell what our market is going to be like in the first quarter of 2021. You could see this was the spike. These were price spikes coming into, right? So this is where we started, the highest prices we've ever seen in December of 2020. And then, of course, as usual, look, the 6 months aggregate, look, we can tell here, strong sellers market, stuff selling on average in 12 days and 12% above listing. So there you have it, folks. I hope I didn't bore you too much. As you can see, I'm quite passionate about it. Look, any questions at all in regards to real estate, give us a call here or pop us an email, find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, what have you. Consider us your 311 real estate resource. Anything at all, real estate, mortgage coming up, blah, 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 reach out to us. It's Donal McCarthy here with Keller Williams Realty. Over and out. Stay safe, folks. Ciao, ciao.